Let's step into the trade, my friend. It is Wednesday, May 14th, 9:11 a.m. here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. We are in the middle of a futures trade on natty natural gas. We do have a limit order on the board to go long natty at $3.487, but we already are in a position. I think we're now going to be green. Okay, we're up. We've got 5 contracts with an average of, hold on, thinking out loud. Let's see, 3,501 times 5. So we do have 5 contracts on the board. Was looking for one more, and knowing natty, I'll probably get that filled because it does like to move violently. But this is trade in progress. Stay tuned. Let's go over to the chart just to see the thesis that we're working with here. There's our natty. Oh, look at that little green candle. That's what we want to see live. Let's do it live. So we got the oversold big time here on the RSI and the fibs. So let's do this. That line will be in the way. Let's just do this line. Make my own little line right here. Go all the way to here just so it doesn't get in the way of my 2 there. Sorry, quick sneeze there, so I had to pause it. All right, so it could probably be, what do we got on that? 342. Yeah, right around that mark would be where my mental stop will be. I do not have a stop on yet. Want to give it an opportunity to make a move because that's what natty will do sometimes in the wrong direction. So we're looking for this. I think we have completed 1 and 2. So then if we look up to the golden zone of the Fibonacci and Elliott wave theory, we should be touching the 392 in the coming days. And that would be quite a move in the natty on the futures. Okay, so that is our thesis on the natural gas. And where are we at? 3501. Yeah. So 3509, we're up just a bit there, looking for that to make a ride before I even consider to take some profit there. And then again, I'll be looking at a mental. If it starts getting back under where we were just buying, what do I have that at? What was that other contract at? 3487. So the phone here, the old iPhone 2, will trigger to tell me that I got filled at the 3487. If I'm not paying attention at the time, then I would run back to the charts and see what is the price action telling me. Do I need to put in a stop loss to prevent further damage? Okay, so that would be my game plan today for natural gas. But let's go to the silver. I mean, it's just been doing a whole lot of nothing for a whole long time. Had a big drop pre-market. Was trying to make a little recovery. I don't have a read on it. Still don't have a read on the silver. I think I got a better read on the gold. This is SLV. Just a mental note on SLV. We get back into the 28s. Let's go ahead and put a line up there for my mental enjoyment. Well, we'll put it right at 29. Whoa. It's not a horizontal line. What is that? Let's make it green, though, because that's what it would trigger in my mind. You get under this 29, and then I'm going to be definitely considering those sweet SLV leaps again. Just talking out loud. Gold futures. I think gold still has some room to run. I think we're going to be challenging 3,000 on the futures, so it's going downtown to Chinatown. So today, my thought would be if we get back up to these, because this was pre-market, right? Yeah, Wednesday. We get back up into this zone, I'll be looking to go short on gold futures. Again, just talking out loud. That's the 1 hour chart. So I'd be looking at the 2-minute chart, and based on what I'm seeing right here, it'd be here, 32, like the 3,200 range. One of those is going to break out. Let's make a quick prediction here. Break out or break down? I'm going to say break down. I never know what I'm clicking on. One of those will be taken out today, and I think my money would be on this, the bottom rail. But if we get back up to this top rail, then I would be looking to short it. I'd be looking to short. Then if it began to go down and then tried to pop back above this, I would try to stop out and minimize my loss. Bitcoin, same. I would be looking the same today. As you can see, it blew my target out of the water, so we can get rid of that, which is good news, but it also means it could set up a decent play downstream. Is this futures? Let's go to futures. All right, here's Bitcoin futures, where we start at today. What is this? Oh, it's a 5-minute chart. Bitcoin trades all day, as you know, every day. So it'd be around that line. Let's put a line in, shall we? It would be like right at the top of this breakdown. We get back up to that or above, and then I would be looking to short Bitcoin. So I think it's going back down into the upper 90s for a little reprieve, and then it'll eventually shoot back up to 125 plus. Write it down. This looks pretty clear to me too, as far as what I'd be looking at. Don't laugh at me. I'm telling you. Be looking at that. And like right at 59. And right now, I don't know, but I think based on this look for today, I would put my money on the breakdown before the breakout. But if we get above this 50-day moving average, I'll be looking to short. Blew my target out there, so let's clear that stage. Take those off. What is this? 144 chart. So I don't need to put anything on it yet because I'll be looking. So we blew this target out. You can see that. So let's get rid of that. Bye, bye, bye. Whoa. Yeah, right, Bart. Like that's going to happen. It is going to happen. It just, I don't know when. Get rid of that. Okay, what do we got here? NASDAQ blew out my 5th wave target there. So that was accurate. It's just I didn't have the price movement that going that high. It did it. That's good news for the market in general. This one is though, woo dog. So I got my warning. Will Rogers up here, because if you watched on what's the name? If you watched Monday's video, you saw I was calling a bottom here, and I was wrong. Boom. Now, do we have a bottom? We better. We bet. Because otherwise, I might throw in the towel just to lock in the loss. But to give you an idea, I am now down $80,000 in my TMF trade, which is the 3 times directional ETF on the TLT. So I'm down $80,000 in that trade. So why not just tap out now? What's 5 more thousand when you're already down 80? If and only if your thesis could possibly at least show some signs that it is going to breathe again. So remember, my target is still here. It is still here. Let's even move it down to around. No, where did that come in at? Yeah, so let's put it at 50. Just catch like $1 in there, like between 90.50 and 91.50. Then I'll be making some Dolla Billz, y'all. But right now I'm just taking underwater gas, getting the gas face. And again, here's the inverse. We want to be in this range or lower. So when the 20-year yield is down, my position is up, and we're getting Shawshanked, right? Look at that, just Shawshanked. And the reason that I'm concerned overall is that should not be happening. The tariffs are working out. So far, so good. The inflation numbers from Monday, was that Monday? I don't know. No, it was yesterday. We're good. Inflation coming down still, ticking down and stabilizing. That right there should mean that these yields should be coming down, that it's getting more of a safer environment, but they're going up. So what is the underlying of that? I don't know. I'm not in the smart money camp. I'm in the retail camp. I don't have the Wall Street insider information like I wish I did. Oil. I think oil's got some, and look, it did what we were hoping it would do. The reason I'm afraid of oil right now is Trump. Trump wants lower oil prices. Why? Because it's good for his presidency to say, hey, look at the gas prices, everyone. I'm brilliant. What's Natty doing? Oh, hello. That's nice. Okay, that should be, let's take a look at that. Okay, now we're up 970, we're up 1,000. So what I'll do is regroup real quick. I'm going to pull this off the board just to clear my head on Natty. So that was our order at 3,487. Clear that off, and then in this particular position, if we can capture this live, it'd be great. So now we're going to try to sell that position. Okay, we already went back down. That's okay. Hang in there. And let's see. I would try to use a stop order, but you know how I roll. It'll probably get stopped out right away. But at least I'm trying to make it look like I'm leaving it open to run some more. What are we at? 3,520. Keep it moving. You're going the wrong way. All right. It might be a little early. I just was hoping to catch it live. We'll do it live. Because my goal on this trade is 1,000 plus. So we were in that money. So I could put on a limit order if I just wanted it to tag a number and catch me $1,000. Then I could put a limit order in. So that was like at what, 3,521, I think, had us over 1,000. Right? Let's go back here. And what I'll have to do just for my own good is if I'm going to stay into this trade, then I'll bring up another chart of Natty futures and change to the 2-minute. But that'd be my target right now. It'd be 3,521 min target activated. All right. So I think we've covered the thesis of what I'm thinking this morning. Hopefully some of these things provide some opportunities for me and they play out. Because again, Natty can just revert right back down to that low of the day in a moment's notice. Or it can also, look at this. This was at 7:20 a.m. It was at 588. 2,300 Empire. If you know that number, leave a comment in the comments below and tell me what that number is for. 588 2,300. Wait a minute. I think I already said it in the first round. See, I can't do two things at once. Oh, lady's calling. Let me get right back to you. And with the power of technology, we're back. So heading back down the wrong direction here on the Natty trade. But I'm not going to be concerned unless we start threatening this yellow line right here, which is at 343. And that 34, call it 3424. 3424. Who do you appreciate? So that would be what I'm looking at here on the Natty. Climb right back up, which it will. Take out this. It'd be nice to stay on that trade longer than normal today if the thesis is going to play out, because there's some dollar bills to be made. On the flip side, there's dollar bills to be lost. So get me up here. Give me the RSI up here to over approaching, encroaching on overbought. That'd be nice. Hey, we'll do it live again. Let's try it. 3, 5, 1, 8, 1, 9. It's like watching paint dry, Bart. Can you move on to something exciting? Well, let's take a look back through here. Okay, coming up on that 50-day. Bitcoin continues to go down. Gold, little pop, but it's showing some red again. What are we doing here? Just getting I mean, when you're down 80 grand, that doesn't feel good. Does not feel good, but when you look at the tax man, sometimes you got to say, all right, take this off my tab, this 80 grand. What is this looking like? Okay, I didn't show you the UNG. I'm not trading UNG as far as the ETF, but I did put this large gap, fill this gap, and it's trying. It's getting in there. Come on back in. Don't be shy. All right, so we're back at the 3521. Just for viewing pleasure and money in my pocket pleasure, let's look to see. Okay, so we got 5 contracts, right? Yep, looking to sell. Stop order 3522. You're not cooperating with our video, Natty pumpkin pie. All right, maybe I'll just pause it and wait a second and see if it does in the next. Trying. Give me one more. Okay. Stop order 5 contracts. Okay, so and just like that, it popped right out and you see it filled. That's why you don't have any runners, Bart. You're too tight, too conservative. But we've got, hey, what happened to 1,000? I did the wrong math in my head. So we were up 970 for that trade. So that's very nice. I'm glad it happened while we were still talking together. All right, I'll probably check back later if things provide us another opportunity to make some trades. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and I will see you in the next video.